What is happening, everybody? My name's Seven and welcome to a brand new Fortnite video. Now I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am really excited about the new update. Now the new update includes a brand new trap known as the campsite. Now this is a good trap or a bad trap depending on the way that you look at it. So this is known as a healing device. This is the first item of its kind in the game in the sense of it being a trap that will heal us along the way. Now it really isn't a trap, but it is stored in that slot. So as they say in the patch notes, it's cold outside, gather your friends around a fire and heal up for your next battle. Now the healing trap must be placed on a floor and persists for 25 seconds. After that, see you later. Now it is a blue rarity, so it isn't going to be too difficult to find. However, when the update actually did go live, there was a lot of problems. I even won 2 duo games back to back. I opened loads of chests, supply drops, and it just wasn't found anywhere. Yet in their patch notes, they clearly state it can be found literally anywhere. Now if you're one of the lucky people to get a hold of this at first, you're going to be experiencing what it's like to sit around a cozy campfire with you and your friends, or maybe even in solo, and get that extra little bit of health while you sit and reheal after the battles that you jump straight into. At the time of me recording this video, it seems as though they haven't actually added the campsite in, or if they have, they've made it so rare that it's just impossible to find. I won 2 games back to back and didn't find anything, like I said just before. There was also a bunch of different glitches that I actually experienced in the game. Some people have been locked into their building menus, so they've died via that. Other people have actually got trapped while trying to sit inside of actual supply drops. I couldn't even open a supply drop. It was constantly just not working. It was as if the supply drop didn't even exist. So there's some fiddly bits that have gone down with this update that definitely need correcting. I'll update you all about that when I find out more. But other than that, we've actually got some more information about some other things that are coming next week in the game. And of course we've mentioned this, and it was a big video that everybody has left a lot of comments on and a lot of feedback. The brand new city will be arriving next week. Now we don't know the dead on date, so we're going to have to wait and see for that, but I've got some really cool ideas and I'll be giving you loads of helpful information when it comes to that brand new city. We've been waiting for a new city for quite some time. Not only that, we're also very hungry for new maps, etc., but I'm sure that'll be coming somewhere down the line. But the new city for now is the big topic. But not only that, they've also slipped in there the fact that they've now got some underground mines that they're implementing. Now if you played Save the World, you will find that there are underground little mines where you go and collect certain resources like coal, etc., and very rare other commodities that you can find as well, and they're always in these little mines, etc. So it's going to be really cool. They're going to change the level of the game, having these underground mines as well as the above sections like the mountains that we already go to and the lakes that are like the plateau, flat level, etc. It's going to be really cool just to kind of see a different alteration, different part of the terrain, and also them adding something new which will just make the terrain that little bit more interesting, because there are parts of the map that travel very slow and there's not much action unless the zone does end directly there. There's particularly around the area between Greasy Grove and Pleasant Park, there's a lot of just hills. There really isn't much going on there. They've also done a couple of updates on the weapons, the gameplay, the audio and the UI, which I'll run through with you very quickly. Now the first off, for the weapons, they've only altered the boogie bomb. We know that it was very OP when it first landed the game. They halved it so that it was, instead of 10 seconds, it was a 5-second effect, but they've now added in so that if you ever take any form of damage, once the boogie bomb has actually taken effect, you take damage, that will then disappear. So either after 5 seconds, or if you take any damage, the effect that is applied to you will then disappear, giving you a chance to be able to fight back, but it gives the enemy that initial kickstart to be able to get some damage on you. They've also changed the color of the boogie bomb to a blue, and the gameplay that you're seeing in the background, I do find a blue boogie bomb. That just shows obviously the gameplay is fresh, it's very new, and it will no longer be the green, because they wanted to make sure that the boogie bomb's color represented actually how rare it was, and it is a blue rarity, not a green, which is what it was shown as prior. In gameplay, they've actually fixed an issue which I've seen many people die because of, including myself, where for example I've built a ramp or something and I've actually molded halfway through it and I kept falling through my item over and over again. I watched my friend Metric have the same issue yesterday, and him actually falling and melting through a ramp, which caused him to slide down the side of a mountain and then get killed by the final guy he was actually competing against. So that was quite awkward, but thankfully they fixed it. Shame it wasn't a day before, it would have saved my friend, man. Same thing occurs as well whenever you shot a bush or a player that's running and the sniper bullet has clearly went through somebody. There was some real bad detection issues right there, so they've sorted that, so you shouldn't really be ghosting any of your sniper shots anymore. If you've ever got the animation issue where it looks like you're crawling along the floor and you make the whole sound, and it's really, really horrible, and it's like as if you're digging a hole and you've got your legs bent over the back of your head. Honestly, if you've ever seen that glitch, that's because you were killed in the air. Now, that's been sorted, and I'm so thankful that it's been sorted. If you do experience this, however, please do let us know, but they have said in their gameplay patch notes that they fixed the animation issue that occurred when you died, but you're not knocked out completely while you've been knocked out in the air. So hopefully that's gone, because that was creepy. They've been fiddling around with the audio of the footsteps. Now this is a big one, because obviously it does make a huge difference to how we play and where we decide to move, like how close we get to enemies and etc., whether we run or whether we walk slow, whether we crouch, etc. They've actually increased the footsteps overall volume again for the enemies, so it makes people a lot more aware that there's somebody going to be in the vicinity. They were originally very, very loud. They decreased it quite a lot and then added in different sounds for the different textures, but obviously they've now increased it again, so prepare yourselves for louder footsteps. They've got a really good balance as well now between the shooting and the actual building and other activities that make sound, so you'll actually be able to hear the footsteps a lot easier as well while doing these activities compared to previous. The phantom bullet. Now this was a big problem. Every time I would, for example, go and quickly switch to my med pack or switch to some kind of healing device, I'd end up shooting an assault rifle. My teammates wouldn't hear it, but I'd hear it and I'd panic as if I've just caused the enemy to go, hey, look over here, by the way, while I'm actually healing. This is known as the phantom bullet effect. They say they have fixed that, so hopefully that has gone. You might have noticed if you use push to talk that it vanished out of some people's menus. My friend Tradu had this exact same issue. He even uninstalled the game and reinstalled it to try and get this to work again. However, he doesn't have to anymore because the UI is now fixed. That will appear once again in the settings. There was a lot of issues regarding this. I actually had a lot of problems. I couldn't team up with my teammates, man. What is that all about? So whenever I was hopping into random squads or random duos, I just could not speak to the guy in game because my settings just purely did not have a push to talk setting anymore. It was as if they just stole it off me without any rightful need, and it was just gone. A couple of the daily challenges would actually slide straight off the screen. The text was a bit too long. They fixed a couple of those because the descriptions just didn't look right at all. They've sorted out the very rare Battle Royale server crash. Hopefully that doesn't occur to you. It's the most horrible thing ever. Me and my friend Linksy, Fizz Linksy, you might know of him, we were actually playing the other day and we really needed him to stay in the game and stay alive. You'll see the gameplay coming very, very soon. Unfortunately, we had to go again because we ended up losing, because mid-game towards the back end of the game, he actually got this very rare Fortnite Battle Royale crash, and bang, it kicked him straight out the game. He couldn't rejoin and we ended up losing because I was trying to find a way to protect his character while it wandered out into the zone. There are a bunch of patch notes, etc. for Save the World as well, but I won't be breaking those down. You can just check the link in the description below. Please do let me know if you do find a campsite and let me know your thoughts on the upcoming city. I'm really excited. We have broke down a lot in previous videos talking about what this city could actually entail, what kind of items we might find there, the kind of ideas that we have to develop other parts of the map as well. So I'll also link the video to that. It's nearly at 500,000 views, which is absolutely mind-blowing. Thank you for the absolute amazing support on here, and definitely go and check out Mustard Plays, who helped me with that video. It's linked in the description of it, which I'll put below. Not only that, guys, I've also got the potential of a sponsored video coming very, very soon, so I'd greatly appreciate you guys showing the love on that. And I'm also pushing the new merch store, so I'm really ecstatic about it. Thank you to all the wonderful people that have ordered through that. I cannot wait to see pictures on Twitter of you guys wearing the 7 limited gear. It's going to be so cool, man. And I mean limited in the sense of, hey, not many people have it, you know. It's absolutely amazing. Well, on that note, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you find the campsite. I hope this update sorts itself out, because there's obviously some issues with it, and I will speak to you all in the comments. My name's been Seven, also known as Martin Lee Wood. Like and comment on all that you love. Peace. Okay, if we get the win. I'm just hounding. I've got like 40 rockets, man.
There's one on the right hand side tree trying to sneak up. Trying to snipe. Careful.
I'm happy just to keep pounding rockets, like.
Yeah, I've only got 2.
I got 40, like, so.
Right, one more. Right, I'm out. Zone. I'm just building in. I'm in.
I've got no health, by the way. I've got no bandages or anything.
I've got one as well. I've just got a shield. I've got a spare shield.
Right, okay.
Dropped it. He's on me. Where is he? Right, there's one on the hill. I headshotted him. Where's his friend?
Guy to the left in the trees here, he's pushing me now.
Right, his friend's down.
Got his friend down.
Nice, nice, nice. Right, the last guy's back there. Right, I say, do you want a jump pad in? There's no way he's going to 2-piece us, surely.
I'm just RPGing him because he's trapped in the corner. Right, he's coming for the revive for his mate, who's like literally by these trees. It's a 1v1. Well played.
Not no more. Let's go!
7 kills, baby.
Royale.
7 kills, baby. How
I
many
got 5.
Nice, we've got 12. 12
Let's
pieces.
go!
Well played, mate. Well played. GG.
Well played, mate!